Alright, welcome back to the channel. Doing Banishers Part 5. Hope everybody's having a fantastic day. We're going to start from where we left off. Please give me a follow. I'm trying to build this channel up, and all your support helps so very much. Alright.
Alexander loved Ruth like a man loves his hat. Love a woman like a thing, and you do not love her at all.
Ruth deserved better, in life and in death. That was something.
Don't take it to heart. Their choices are not your business.
Our choices are my business. And their consequences too.
Don't waver. We could win a battle, but we can't win the war. Nobody should conquer death, and we don't want to pay the price of trying.
Aye. I hear you.
Good. Now, let's see what Lammy Haskell has to say about raising spirits from the dead.
Governor.
May I help you, Mr. McCraith?
I have to admit, this is an unusual case.
Yes, but have you solved it?
I believe so. But the culprit was not responsible for the plague. At least not directly.
Have you found the witch or have you not?
Someone here has been dabbling in some dark magic. I have the name.
So, what are you waiting for?
I have the name. I don't have the full picture. When I do, I'll act.
Come, you have the name. You have the proof. The matter is simple, is it not?
Not exactly. The name is Lamentation Haskell.
No, it can't be. My son is studious. Curious, too curious at times perhaps, but he does not have a bad bone in his heart.
He showed Caleb Watson a ritual. The cobbler used it and became possessed.
Even if true, it would only mean my son was exposed to corruption. It happened before. Bring me proof, Banisher. Find the real source of evil.
I'll get it. Mark me. I must find your son, Governor. Sooner rather than later.
His interests take him hither and thither. If he isn't here, he must be working on the outskirts. He's been sprucing up one of the abandoned houses there. I ordered them emptied when the sickness hit. Here, take the gate key. Go there. See for yourself. You're wrong about him. You're wrong about my son. Needless to say that I count, of course, on your discretion.
Alrighty then.
He was quick to condemn till it was his own son on the block. Who's he really protecting?
We'll bring him the proof he wants. If the boy is guilty, his father may not be able to protect him.
Yep, always gotta check for loot.
Hell's balls. What happened here?
Something's emanating from under there.
No wonder this place is off limits.
That's a big boy.
Don't let it crush you.
Sure there's nothing over here to pick up.
One of these must be Lammy's hideaway. Lammy, you here?
There might be a way to open this door from the other side.
He was studying botany. Why botany? Araloo.
I gotta read
Mean
a
anything to you?
book.
Not a thing.
He mentioned an old mill. Seemed fascinated by the place.
Okay, I guess that's the mill, and that's where we're at. So, not too bad of a walk.
The incisions are clean. The precision of an expert.
There's magic here, though faint.
Finally found a key. Oh, okay.
Nothing incriminating. Yet.
Remember what we found at Caleb Watson's? Maybe we're not looking in the right place. If I had something to hide, I might hide it in an abandoned mill.
Enjoying your feast of lesser living form, then?
Don't be so loud. The wisps might hear you and come out. Destroy those ghost wards, if you want me back. I am warded. I cannot.
Well,
Wards. I'm going to need a hand here.
I understand that. But I can't get to it because it's right there. I don't think I can shoot that. So I have to go around. A mission for another time.
More friends.
Move, Red! Stop that spectre before it possesses the corpse.
Raging vandal. This gotta be good.
Did we miss a few?
Wachsen lädt!
Move it!
Why a mill?
Away from the village. Perfect for his research. Perfect to hide secrets.
He's not out here for pleasure, that's for sure.
Wait. Was the old king?
Peaceful. Like home on a good day. Oh, it's hilly, mate. He felt like playing with the lambs. Blair preferred to feed them. And I was too busy dreaming.
And you?
Oh, I cooked them for dinner. The lambs, I mean. Oh, the girls were furious.
Yes, but they weren't hungry. Someone's left us a fire camp to use.
Maybe I can upgrade my stuff now. So,
feel a draft.
From the invisible. Something has me. Wards. I'm with you once more.
Did you feel that?
It's close.
Alright, back to the mission.
This isn't over yet.
So much for peaceful.
Can you find a way around the locked door?
Come on. Yeah, you are a ghost. You could just walk through the walls, you know. Had a mission to shoot that door. Yeah, you only need to sell these witch stones. I got tons of them.
reward.
Watch out! Spectre possession. Call on me.
Try this on for size.
Where is it? There's nothing there. Is this up the mountain? Well, let me go up the mountain. Was it trapped in the bush? Or did I knock it way up there? Get far enough away from it, maybe it'll take me out of combat. Or I need to go up there. Won't let me do nothing until... That's stupid. Alright, now I'm far enough away. Alright, this might be a problem. It's showing I have an enemy, but I don't have an enemy to be shown. And now I'm stuck where I can't leave this area until I kill the enemy. Alright. And I can't save. So that's just perfect. Is it really not going to let me get far enough away from it?
Think you could take on a ghost? Not hard enough. Look to me. I'm right here, you know.
Alright, maybe I'll let me kill that thing up there. Gotta be up here somewhere. It won't let me save, so I'm probably gonna have to start this whole thing over again. Yep. Time is it too? Maybe we won't do it again.
Be Spectre heading for that corpse. I am warded.
Get lost, won't you? What should we expect up there?
A gateway to the mythical Aralu, whatever that is. Otherwise, terrible tragedy, dark doings, sick secrets, and a wild guess. Off we go then.
Focus.
Piss off! We need to find the key to open that.
I don't understand why it wanted me to move that.
Something has me. Wards. I can't help you.
There you are. Ugh, wisp-infested weed.
See, I haven't learned how to do that yet, how to destroy that, so I guess I'll be coming back to this area again. Be coming back to a lot of areas, but I wonder if that's just going to be like in-game kind of stuff. Like, yeah, you can come back and explore this and have like New Game Plus. Gotta have New Game Plus.
Throwing a tantrum, are we?
Your funeral!
Oh, they do look annoyed.
Yeah, level 13. Woo woo. Just wondering what's down there. So I got a long way to go.
Looks derelict. Is he really inside?
I'm back.
At long last. Efficient cannon powder. Oh there! Guess we're not going that way.
There should be a way up here.
Hey, thank you for the follow. Thank you for the dino dances.
Something's nearby.
Where is it?
Welcome to the channel. Welcome to the chat. Thank you very much for the follow. I appreciate it. I am playing Banishers. This is part 5 on Xbox. It's a new game that just came out, and trying to get through the story of it. How are you doing today?
Picking up something spectral nearby.
I started it, I've been playing it for 2 days. Played a little bit the other night, and then I think I did part 2 and 3 yesterday, and part 4 and 5 today. I'm doing real good. Doing real good. Having a good time with this game. It's been a lot going on. It's been a good story, and good gameplay on it. Cameras will get you whiplash sometimes. But besides that, it's pretty decent. Figure out how to get that working. I don't know on Steam. I'm playing it on Xbox, and it was I think it was $64. So I figured the price would probably be the same.
Someone's left us a fire camp to use.
There was only one version of this game. It didn't have like a digital deluxe or anything. It was just, it didn't have a gold edition or anything. It was just one edition. So it was about
Picking up something
59
spectral nearby.
and change. About 64 altogether. But yeah, it's called Banishers Ghost of New Eden. And it's been a lot of fun playing it. Sometimes you get stuck. You gotta figure out the puzzle. Well, so far, what I can tell you without spoiling it too much, this happens at the very beginning. You are ghost banishers, and you and your girlfriend, whatever partner she is to you, gets attacked by a ghost, like a real bad spirit, and she dies. And she becomes a ghost. And you have y'all have an oath to banish ghosts. So you have to either bring her back to life or banish her or send her to heaven, whatever. And she's sticking around long enough for you to find the ghost that killed her and get revenge. And that's basically the story. And you go around helping other people with their ghostly problems. And then you try to get back to New Eden so you can stop the ghost that killed her. And on the way, she uses her ghost powers to help you figure out where to go and how to get to places. And I have to get in here somehow. Yeah, it's been fun playing. Okay, here we go. I didn't even see the stairs. Alright. Yeah, I stream Skyrim, Fallout 76, Generation Zero.
What hides here in the dark?
Let's see what other.
Come out, come out.
A little bit of everything. This was my newest game, so I've been streaming for the whole time I've been playing it. And anything Bethesda related, like Starfield, I'll stream that. Yeah, RPG gamer. Pretty much.
Looks like Lammy was trying to translate some sort of ritual.
Not any ritual. This is the Lesser Palingenesis.
I guess no one warned Lammy that grimy reincarnation rituals were not without risk.
Do you play or do you just watch? Or do you stream anything? Are you a streamer? Well, there's a whole bunch out there and a whole bunch coming out. Elder Scrolls 6 is coming out. Well, not no time soon, but when it comes out, I'll be playing that on here. First person, yeah. You'd probably like Generation Zero. I mean, it's a looter shooter, basically.
This relay lad seems dangerous.
His apprentice seems to be following him down the same path.
So, what are you hiding in here, evil spawn?
Glancing at the original writing, Lammy's work was poor. No wonder the ritual he spawned for Caleb from those botched words of power went wrong.
Well, I don't have a logo yet. My layout is just my setup that I use with my background and everything.
He doesn't speak well of his dad.
Did he seek power? Was he hoping to step out of his father's shadow?
If he did, he went the wrong way about it. We need to get to the top floor. Bet we'll find something.
Already read that. All right, at this moment, I'm not looking for any hiring anybody to do anything like that. I'm still new to the channel, and still working on ideas. There's not really much I can do right now anyway. I'm on Xbox, and when I get a PC, I'll be able to do a little bit more of designing. Oh, yeah. I am stuck. Unless I didn't read everything. I picked up everything, got it, yep, I looked at that. Read that. Yep, read that. Oh, here we go. It didn't take too long. Oh.
Red, come see this. Why did he feel like he needed so much protection? More magic mockery. He wished to disguise his presence, or perhaps to distract from it.
It's just a lift. Why is this mechanism so complex? That book, again.
The Agrippa. That's not good. Not good at all.
What level of not good are we talking about exactly?
This book promises eternal life, but the promise is a trap. Let's hope it hasn't been used.
Should be useful.
Alright, now I gotta go down. Or I use it here.
The lift should work now.
Oh. Up. But I had to go down. Where do I take that piece? Okay, it came up here.
This is more serious than
I got distracted.
apprehensive. Not just because we're going underground.
We'll be careful. We don't know what Lammy was up to. And the signs are not encouraging.
You know, I could get to like it underground. The darkness, the gloom, the cool air.
Really?
No, not really. Not at all. Enjoying your feast of lesser living form, then?
Don't be so loud. The wisps might hear you and come out.
Oh no, don't need to go down there yet.
Hellspawn. Another sorrow used as a guardian.
Alright, boss fight.
Careful. It's been stung.
Ready and waiting.
Find these things. There's one.
Eyes peeled.
You bastard.
There it is.
Time monstrosity. That's filthy. When all this is over, I might retire.
You'd miss it. You know you would. Red, come look. Dead animals, again. Different symbols and magic. Seems they were used as bait. Is this how we got through the Sorrow's vigilance?
Still impressive.
Still can't remove those.
I'm right here, you know.
So, here we are.
I suppose now we step into the void.
Suppose we do.
Check out over here first. Take this. So what's over here?
Dark rituals, void breach, general weirdness. Lemmy can't be far.
Something has me. Her wards. Wards. Think you can fend for yourself?
Wards work well enough. You didn't need to kill so many bots.
Demonologists use necromancy. Maybe he thought he'd bring...
It's awfully calm. Why is it awfully calm?
Thank you.
Anytime.
Wards, you're on your own. Missed me?
Always.
Spectres. They haven't noticed us. Stay low.
It's all good. I'm gonna fight them anyway.
Not gonna ask for help? Dodge it if you can. I can help.
Bastard!
An Ariadne's thread leading through the void. Very useful indeed.
Very useful right until it falls apart. Then you're stuffed like force meat in a turkey.
Wards, think you can fend for yourself? I can manifest now. An Ariadne's thread leading through the void. Very useful indeed.
Very useful right until it falls apart. Then you're stuffed like force meat in a turkey.
Creepy hideout. The governor's spawn likes a bit of drama.
This is some dark, sideways magic.
It's forbidden. I've read it.
Sometimes I worry about you. This one's different. Looks like it died diseased. Ugh. What is this thing?
Banisher rule number 4.
If it oozes, don't touch it. Another botched experiment?
It may be native to the void. So, you can see me. Aren't you full of surprises, young Master Haskell?
You may talk. A banisher ghost. Amazing. How on God's earth did you find me? Never mind that. Thank the Lord you did. Thought I was going to grow old in here.
As hiding places go, the Void is quite the choice.
Yes, an amazing place. Or plane? World? The Araloo is not easily described, but it makes a fascinating study. Tell me, how did you get past the Guardian beneath the mill? Did you use a decoy?
We fought it. Don't change the subject.
You fought it? Of course you did. A good thing too. I was starting to think it was wise to me tricks. Oh, but I have so many questions.
This isn't a social call, kid. And we're the ones with the questions.
Oh. Oh. Of course.
From the looks of this place, you're knee-deep in research. What are you doing here exactly?
Searching for the origin of the Harrow's plague, of course. And I have a theory on the subject.
Of course you do. Go on then.
Now, at first, I believed the water poisoned, but my father sealed the well, and yet folk remained sick. They looked for witchcraft, a foolish, uneducated suspicion, yes, but with some truth concealed behind it. You see, the Araloo taints New Eden. Its influence leaches into the Harrows. The evidence is everywhere.
Can you prove that? Where's your evidence?
In New Eden, the threshold between our plane and this is thin. Even I, a novice, may reach the frontier and then go beyond. I also believe it happened before. Some years ago, New Eden was hit by another epidemic.
Was it the same illness?
I believe that first epidemic was caused by the porosity of the frontier between New Eden and the Araloo. Although, where theirs was an affliction of burning flesh, ours is a corruption of mind and spirit. And I believe I have found its source. There is a substance, a strange ooze. You may have noticed it. This, I believe, is the true source of the Harrow's poison. It carries a particular stink, on the scent of which I experience first confusion, then a loss of control over my limbs.
What do you expect to find at the source of the ooze?
To find a cure. The ooze seeps into our world, sickening us. I may be able to stop it. Unfortunately, I cannot reach the source. The Araloo is a formidable place. Tricky. A maze constantly evolving, changing, reshaping itself. The isthmus, for example. I found an oozing crack in the ground. The terrain then remade itself, and I can get to it no longer.
Perhaps we might be able to find a way through and take a look at that source.
Would you? That would be splendid. Would you mind taking notes?
You see ghosts. You stroll the void as if it were your garden. You possess and share forbidden rituals. Who are you really?
I'm Lammy Haskell, and I am a man of many sciences. I am in fact a true pursuer.
That raises more questions than it answers.
What are the pillars of the universe? Which principles underpin existence? As occultists, Do we change the world or scratch upon its surface? Each discipline I embrace peels back a new layer of reality. I'm yet at the beginning and see where I already stand. Amazing, no?
Are you a demonologist like your father?
More or less. Less, more so. My father sees occultism through the eyeglass of his faith, but I know better. So, more so?
If you don't share your father's faith, what do you believe?
I believe in the afterlife. The proof is about us. And if the void embodies eternal despair, there must too be a place of hope. But where, I ask myself, where?
Your father is convinced a witch poisoned his well. Caleb Watson was cursed by a ritual you gave him. I'd focus if I were you.
We must counter the devil with knowledge of his tricks. That, my father always said, is the purest of God's work.
Aye. You can imagine your father saying that.
When I was 10, he gave me my initiation. Demonology, sir, as he would say. He saw me as his heir. Then, of a sudden, the books were forbidden. So I stole them, the very same books he'd forced upon me as a boy. I understand them where he does not. I did no wrong, apart from a little theft.
We must talk of Caleb Watson. Why in the hell would you give him a resurrection ritual?
Ruth's death hit poor Caleb hard. He was alone, and so I would often stop by his workshop. We talked. He took a keen interest in my studies and was a good listener. When he learned that she could possibly return, he had one question. How?
You saw his grief as an opportunity to test the effects of the lesser palingenesis.
Oh, you know the ritual too? Amazing, isn't it?
I've studied it. The actual ritual, not the mangled version you gave Caleb.
Yes, and I'm sorry. I found it in a copy of De Occulti Philosophia by Cornelius Agrippa von Nettesheim. A remarkable book.
I've met my fair share of illustrious occultists, and none owned an authentic Agrippa. Much is lost in translation or altered in the printing. I doubt your copy is an exception.
Of course! The power is in the words, and mine were wrong, so the power went awry. How very fascinating.
You mistake foolishness for audacity. You must mend your ways.
Surely the acquisition of knowledge cannot be a sin.
Do you remember Deborah?
Miss Comenius. Yes, of course, I remember.
Your father tasked us with an investigation. One way or the other, we must return with the mystery solved.
Ah. I think I understand what you're saying. I might be in a tiny little bit of, danger.
You've studied demonology. Did you do it alone?
When my father forbade me to continue, I confess I disobeyed him in secret. Those big books were very boring until they were forbidden. Suddenly I could not get enough of their secret knowledge. Funny, eh? More recently, a good friend of my father showed me that I had only been scratching at the surface.
Who was your father's friend?
An itinerant Frenchman who often visited New Eden in recent years. He called himself a true pursuer. As a thinker, he was prolific and profound. My father was so proud to be included in his discourse. For him, knowledge is the ladder to greatness, and greatness is the prize. To me, knowledge is itself the prize.
Let's go take a closer look at that ooze then.
And with that sorrow gone, I can leave. Do be careful. My home is your home. If you need anything, help yourself.
The Aralu is not your home, Lamy. But thank you.
Pardon my morbid enthusiasm, Mistress Duarte, but could I ask you a few questions?
What do you wish to know?
Do you still need to eat? Do you feel hunger? Sorry, it's just, you're the first ghost I've met, in person, as it were.
I don't eat. Not in the way you do. I feel hunger. Again, not in the way you do.
Fascinating. And can you touch things, smell them? Are colours the same as you remember them?
My senses are different. It's difficult to describe how. I can see, sometimes touch. I cannot smell. Red tells me this is a blessing.
How do you manifest in this plane? Do you feel bound, or are you here by choice?
It feels as if I were clinging to a rope, high above the abyss. Even if I wished to let go, I could not bring myself to do it.
I see. What about your banisher skills? Can you use them? Do the accoutrements of your craft still work? As a ghost, do they not harm you?
The marks on my hands and the rings on my fingers aren't actually there. They have no more effect on me than a memory.
Can you talk to any ghost you wish?
No. I sense traces of their presence. To talk to them, I must still do the work.
And yet here I am, talking to you. How marvelous. The dead are rarely as articulate, nor are they accommodating. In fact, they're often quite rude.
We should probably get going. Some other time, then.
But we've merely scratched at the surface of the great mysteries. I mean, look around us. We stand here beyond the ultimate frontier. Sorry. I mean to say, yes, Mistress Duarte.
What is this thing?
Banisher rule number 4.
If it oozes, don't touch it. Another botched experiment?
It may be native to the void.
Antea, we should get going. So, the pious governor's unassuming son is our evil Harrow's witch.
The more powerful the loose cannon, the more dangerous it is. I don't know that I buy Lammy's hair of the dog theory, but I feel strange, and I suspect the ooze.
Only one way to find out. Oh, God. I need a wee bit of help here. Well, that was not pleasant. Not pleasant at all.
Alright, so I gotta find the ward.
Take care. The place is warded.
Where?
Wards. Think you can fend for yourself?
Oh, there it is.
I'm at your side again.
I must have to jump.
We need to
Yep,
look for
there
somewhere
it is.
to cross.
Did we miss a few?
It oozes through the breach, suppurates like a festering wound.
How delightful.
Let's see what lies on the other side. Where are we now?
Underground, looks like.
Wonderful.
The ooze affects the incarnate, too.
Must be why the drinking water's bad.
Who goes there?
Is that a ghost?
I don't know. But I don't think we're alone. What might you be then?
What was...
Oh, shite.
Did you just say shite? You...
Oh, there's a bunch of them.
It's bigger than I thought it'd be.
Is that a house from the Harrows?
We may be below the well.
No wonder they all got sick.
Told you. The whale. It sounds like the father or the governor.
This house belonged to a certain Antipas and Clemency Gibbs. Who's that?
Yes. Something's here.
Something's here.
Hidden.
Alright, well, I'm gonna take a quick bathroom break and I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. Hey, welcome to the stream. Had to take a short bathroom break, but I am back, and we'll get back to it.
The Gibbs' land was barren. They were struggling for money.
Look up. The oozed through the very stone.
And of all of them, just this one house fell down.
Maybe it was personal.
Was the Gibbs' house targeted by the ooze?
Obviously. Look around you.
Mr. and Mrs. Gibbs, have you read my paper?
I read it, aye. And then I washed my hands and prayed for grace. You claim to prove that there is no curse. Well,
A witch would say that, wouldn't she?
Wherever people gather to live, disease takes hold, and I believe... What are you doing?
your evil lies shall be destroyed. We know who you are, and you shall be judged. Witch!
They were determined to do for her. She built a case for her rationality, and they tore it apart.
Bastard!
Mrs. Gibbs, I presume.
Another shadow.
What do they want? Red, something is keeping me from manifesting.
In here? Ah, shite.
I don't think so.
I don't see any wardens. Oh, there. Is that
Perhaps
it?
an
Yep.
award's here to counter the curse.
Well now, I'm honored. Missed me?
Always.
Destroy those ghost wards, if you want me back.
Another ward. This one looks intact.
Better.
You're welcome.
Now let's inspect the body.
Wait, what body? Oh.
Easy as pie.
Nah, but you can't cook. Expected no less from you, Mrs. Gibbs.
Lock.
This isn't over yet. Move it.
stay dead.
Clemency Gibbs blamed the epidemic on a witch. Come from New Eden time with the governor.
That's not what the woman they accused was saying.
The Gibbs were not at home to rational explanations.
It won't do.
See anything?
Either the water table is full of ooze, or there's another source.
Let's search upstream.
Yeah, it's just a way to get looped back around. So, how am I supposed to do this? Shoot like that. Okay, cool.
Over there.
Elusive little buggers. To make you angry.
Don't step in that. I mean it.
Find a way around then.
Run, Red!
Marcin Le!
feel invigorated. It was weird. Pleasant.
I told you.
Cursed doll. Well, looks like I'm gonna have to step in it.
Over here. Look.
Innocent, guilty, the guilty, innocent.
Beware. Wolves.
Those echoes we're hearing were the shadows speaking.
They always appear near the ooze.
So do the whispers.
But which came first? Missed me?
Always.
The whispers say the same things over and over.
What kind of entity would be so obsessed?
I don't know. I'm drawing a blank.
Great! More fun. Think I'm under threat.
Watch out! Spectacle!
Why does that voice sound so familiar?
This looks perfectly drinkable.
Famous last words.
Why hasn't the poison spread to the groundwater?
Perhaps it shifts and shapes, like the void. Well, at the very least, it shifts. Looks like the ooze comes from a distinct source. Off we go then. This whole country is rotten to the core.
And you're just now reaching this conclusion?
If I wanted your opinion, I'd give it to you.
Perhaps if you gave me the space to have one, then we'd both be better off. Someone came through here, someone real, not just a shadow.
I guess I need to go back to that one little room.
We can't leave yet.
I wasn't trying to leave.
This is how they kill their fearless.
Picking up something spectral nearby. Whoever it was, looks like the ooze got him. What do you think, Antea?
You wanted the space to have your own opinion. I'm giving it to you.
Oh, they having a fight.
This must be Antipas Gibbs. Hell of a fall to live through. Join in any time, Antea.
What do you think I'm doing?
It'd be funny if this is like off of Ghostbusters, the ooze makes people mean. That's why they're mad at each other and having a fight.
This is God's land. How could we let a witch come to our community? Instructing our children, no less.
'Tis no surprise. New Eden brims over with backsliders. The governor, chief amongst them.
Aye, many had to sicken and die for him to act. But the deed is not yet done.
We must fight the Lord's good fight and cast the devil out for good. Many want to try the witch, aye, and many want to see her dead.
Did we miss a few? They never learn, do they?
They brought more friends.
I'm right here, you know.
Those things came from the ooze. They're like those oriental shapeshifters we fought in Bremen.
Obake liquefy. This is something else. The ooze reacted to our presence. The Gibbs were so angry. Pure entitled bigotry.
Maybe they were affected by the ooze. I mean, we've been snapping at each other since we got here.
See, that's what I'm saying, yeah.
I think they made the ooze. I don't think the ooze...
This is it. This is the source. How do we get to it?
Something tells me this is the condemned well. Do you think you could get that bucket down? A ghost left a fragment of their past here. An echo from the past drifts by.
The devil still breathes through her mouth. We are cursed, and you are stolen.
Clemency, Antipas, please. The woman has been jailed. As per custom, she will face trial and justice will be brought to this community.
Coming from a magic user himself. But can you or your demonologist discernment really be trusted?
How dare you insinuate such blasphemy? I'm a man of faith.
And do what God commands of you. Governor, we ask for safety. If we do not get it, there will be consequences.
The governor would be an Athuman, and that made his flock suspicious.
Divination stones. He must have thrown them down the well when he sealed it. But why now?
Hiding the evidence, perhaps, of his role in the witch trial. They connected him to the demonology he used to reinforce his authority.
That echo proves that things were getting out of hand. For his son's safety and his own, Haskell must have feared the suspicious mob.
Welcome to the channel. Playing Banishers.
This can't be good.
Boss fight. Big boss fight.
Who are you?
Confess! Let them speak!
If we speak, shall you listen?
Impudence! Provocation! Read the charges!
Edward McCrae, you have blood on your hands and weakness in your heart. Guilty!
Sworn to vanquish evil! You conspired with witches!
Sworn to banish all ghosts. Instead, you embrace one.
The charges: cowardice, oath-breaking, deception. The verdict: guilty. The sentence: pain hereafter.
I only seek the truth.
Truth is a poison, most believe they won't. That poison will end you.
Bloody hell. Is that me? It's a cheap trick. I'm the one who has to fight it. Wasn't expecting to fight myself. What the hell just came out of that shadow?
It's working. Keep at it.
That shadow's got its strength back.
Don't let the ooze get back to its shadow.
Let me end this. Bloody hell, that stings!
Getting rid of that ooze should weaken the shadows.
Wasted another hammer.
I never wanted this. I hate the very thing I've become.
And Thea died to help New Eden. And still we fight this curse.
What more do you want from us? Let me.
Bloody hell, that stings. I ought to face myself.
Judgment. The guilty are known. Now justice is ours.
Enough. Can we please get out of here? That was awful. This trial. It was as if Deborah wanted us to face what she had faced. But all I feel is beaten.
I feel judged. Like I'll never be understood again. Justice miscarried here.
Of course. That's it. I know what that was. Such spectre of injustice has a name. The mythical infamy. I've only read about them. They're so rare, most think them a myth.
Haskell's cowardice is to blame. To save his own arse, he condemned a woman he knew to be innocent.
And so a terrible ghost was born, and sickness piled on sickness. Haskell has so much to answer for.
Is it just me, or?
I felt it too.
I feel something close. That, down there, it was... I was tense. I was impatient.
Me too. That infamy really got to us.
Years of anger coursed through me. Yet now I can't even remember why.
Me neither. This is what an infamy does. It's over now. We're here.
I said something to hurt you. I'm sorry.
I forgive you. And I hope that you forgive me too.
How refreshing it is to the soul to be at once one thing above all else, my friends, is true. The wicked are at odds with themselves.
Oh, good. His latest sermon. We haven't missed it.
Built that church up a little bit fast.
The Lord's promise of salvation from hell pleases them. The Lord's salvation from misery and sin here on earth does not.
This doesn't look like salvation from misery and sin.
The wicked pray for deliverance from the fires of hell, while piling the kindling high. They proclaim their love for their Lord, yet in his name they serve themselves. Their self-regard crumbles in the light of their hateful iniquities.
So true.
Mr. McCraith, my friend, I'm so glad you agree. Now, the wicked man never questions...
I have your
Hi,
answers.
how you doing?
What? Yes, good.
Welcome to the chat.
Perhaps we should discuss this privately, if you'll give me just a moment.
It's quite the story.
Nori?
You might not wish to
Did
hear
I
it.
say that right?
Neither may the good people here.
Only creator Nori.
Please,
Welcome to
this
the
is
chat.
not the time.
We want to hear the story. Let the banisher speak.
Tell them, Red. Tell them good.
Aye. It is a story that starts with a question. A question for you, Governor. And maybe for all the good people of New Eden. If I give you a witch, will you do what you did to Deborah Comenius?
Comenius, say you? The school teacher walked with the devil and paid the appropriate price. That's the beginning of the history and also its end.
Is it, though? Now, I've learned much about Deborah Comenius and what happened to her, and it tells a very different tale.
And what story, pray you, does it tell?
It tells the story of a man, a latter-day King Solomon. When plague struck his subjects, they turned to him for guidance and protection, for they were God-fearing folk, and he was a godly king. The king turned his flock to God, but it was not enough. The plague spread on. The king, worried about his position, needed a sacrificial lamb.
You lose the run of your tongue, Mr. McCraith, and of the head to which it's fixed. There was no lamb. There was a trial, fair and lawful.
You're a pompous coward, fearful of anyone different, as human as that is.
There must be a man to judge, or there is no order. A man to make the judgment, and a man to enforce it. Of all people, you know this.
I live and let live. I choose only for the dead.
I choose for the living. These people are sinners, sir, and must be led back to the light. This is my mandate, my duty.
Admit it. You toy with magic you don't understand.
You, sir, are jealous.
I, sir, am tired. I've done my job, fulfilled my contract, I've found the source of the curse. The poison below the well is no more. No thanks to you.
Aha! Poison it was then. The weapon of the wicked, to weaken the people's will. What was it? Belladonna, hemlock, foxglove?
Betrayal. Truth unspoken. Secrets and lies. Wrongs, basically. Your wrongs. The wrongs you visited upon Deborah Comenius. The wrongs that led to her death.
She died at the hand of the body politic. She died at all our hands. Most of all, she died at her own.
She died because she would not submit.
'Twas not my plan to kill her, stupid, stubborn woman. Why did she not confess? I would have granted clemency. I would have shown her mercy.
Nah, he's bad.
You had the power to stop the madness, but instead you chose to let it run all the way to its barbaric conclusion. You
can call me officer.
Down on New Eden. Then
That's
you
Officer
called
Vincent, but you can
banishers
call
in
me
to fix your mistake.
Officer Vincent,
You
whichever
boast
one you
of
want.
your knowledge of demons and spirits, but in truth, you master nothing. You're a peacock. All show and no meat. I'm not here today to bring justice. But this man, your governor, brought death to your doors. He deserves blaming. And shame on me if I don't do it. Hell's bells!
Friends, have I ever not served the interests of our community? Have I not protected you? Have I not loved you?
No, I said officer, not author. But yes, I do stream daily.
Oh, Mara. Oh, God. To the living.
Death to the dead.
That's alright.
This is unfair.
Is the evil gone for good?
Far from it.
Then who will protect us?
I will. While Mr. McCraith fights the curse of New Eden, I will protect the people of the Harrows. Or at least, I'll try. Now let's all return to our homes and pray for forgiveness and the strength to bear the consequences of our actions.
But yes, I
Feel
stream
free.
daily. 9:30 is when
What
I
many debts
usually start.
my father left me.
You'd best put your own
And I'll be
debts
playing
first.
Banishers
Master
until
High
I
School.
complete it.
Don't I know it?
And thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. trying to grow my channel. You can check out some of my other videos that I've got posted on here. On my other streams, I play Skyrim,
Rest up,
Generation
then
Zero,
please, let's get out of here.
Fallout 76. This game just came out, so I wanted to see what it was about. I liked the trailer for it, so I bought it. And now I'm trying to complete it. So I'm on part 5 of this, and all my videos on it are on here. So if you want to check them out after the stream. Yeah, it's definitely been a challenge. Making sure that everybody likes my content, and hopefully everybody will enjoy it.
You're angry. Can tell.
Of course you can. Aren't you angry?
I'm more disgusted. This region is doomed. I know it in my bones.
There's no shortage of suffering around here.
Ask saw to that when he ordered Deborah's execution. I know that we're together, and it makes us strong, but I'm still wary.
Don't lose yourself. You've done far more than I could ever have asked.
I'll do what it takes, and gladly. You need not ask it.
The closer we get to my body, to the truth about what happened here, the stronger I feel. My senses rise. It's as if I can taste the silence, smell the scent of wood smoke, feel the warmth of your body, feel Deborah's wrath. I feel it as if it were a part of me. I understand her anger. I feel her rage and can't help but relate to it. But that anger of mine, that fear, I thought when I left home, I'd left them behind.
You thought by becoming a banisher, you'd overcome your anger and fear.
I thought at least I'd gain control. I'm a big bad banisher. I fear no ghost. But this whole ordeal has shaken me to the core. So much so that the sister I thought was gone for good seems to be winding her way back to me.
Your sister, Ayomide, wasn't it?
No. As a child, before I left Cuba, I had a friend. I chose to call her my sister. That night, the night I died, I dreamed of her. I dreamed of Calendre.
Did you go looking for her? Was she near him? It's not beyond the realm of possibility.
It's so far beyond the realm of possibility you wouldn't believe it. No, she wasn't there. But I heard her voice. I'd swear on it. How could that be?
Dreams can be vivid. It can be difficult to separate them from reality.
I was awake, Red.
What did you hear her say?
I don't know. I don't remember. I think she said we were family. Never to be divided.
She's after my job. She can't have it. I'm your family now. Nothing's tearing us apart.
Death has already torn us apart.
I hate this is where we are. I hate that I'll have to say goodbye. But for now, I'll do everything in my power to catch you.
This is how we win. Thank you for being the kindest soul I've ever met.
Thank you for being the bravest.
Okay, so now I can use like a little shooting weapon. That's probably how I get those vines down. Break them loose. Yep, pointer is what I need to get that upgraded. I do believe this is going to be a long game. Let's see where I'm at right now. Well, I got a pretty good bit of the map unlocked. Pretty good bit in a couple of days.
Ceridian?
What do you mean, Ceridian?
Hurry, please.
Ceridian, what's wrong?
Come, hurry. I need you on the island.
I don't think she can hear us. We need to go back to the swamps.
Was that really Ceridian? How did she pull that trick?
I think maybe she used the invisible to speak to us through the crow.
Pity it doesn't work both ways. Imagine having a conversation with someone far away.
Guess I need a fast travel.
Can you feel
Kinda
it?
did it for me, I guess.
I have goosebumps.
The veil is tearing at this. If I bruise the bud so the specters inside show themselves, you could shoot them. Once freed, the ivy should quickly wither.
Thanks for the gardening tip.
Alright, now I can get past those things.
We can get to that ivy from the other side. The wards have weakened.
Ceridian's power wanes.
Maybe I'll go back around. There's the crow. Gotta go speak to the
Nobody's
witch.
home. I can feel it.
Who there? Where could they be?
Okay, not in here, so. Follow the bunch of crows, I guess.
Crows. They flock to that great tree up there.
There's Seeker.
The banishers are here.
Already? How unfortunate.
You called us.
Did I? I thought I had more time. In the end, it runs out for all of us. As I depart this old carcass, I leave no burning heart behind. Go or stay. To prevail, you must first set your heart at peace. When at last you face the nightmare, you must both be clear on what you want. You must.
What do you mean?
It is not for me to give you answers, only to prepare you for what awaits. Then we can all go to sleep. Seeker doesn't hate you, Rory. She's just not used to being trusted. Protect her. For me. You're too late, old mosshead, as ever. Time for peace. I forgive you, old man.
Going again, huh? Never mind. I'll do this myself.
Look to me.
All Mosshead is no more. He'll never drink from your skull now, will he? Another ancient promise broken. What about me? How do I live now? You're all I ever had, and all I'll ever have. Can I set the world on fire now? I just want to see it burn. A pity. Farewell, then. She took me in when my father, when no one else wanted me. She taught me to stand up straight.
Leave her be. For now.
Alright, I believe I'm gonna call that a stream. And I wanna tell everybody, appreciate all the follows, everybody that checked out the channel, all the good comments, all the whispers. Thank you so very much. And I appreciate all the feedback. And hope everybody has a fantastic day. And come check out my next video. It'll be Banishers Part 6. And I hope y'all enjoy my content and come back. Thank you very much.